The temporarily locked message on Instagram. It's been around for over a year now, about 18 months. And in this video, I'm going to explain what it is, how you can fix it, what you should do even if you don't receive a code to your phone or email, what you should do if you do not have access to your phone or email. And then I'm going to tell you how you can prevent this message if you haven't gotten it yet, or if you get back into your account, how you can prevent this message in the future. So stick around. I have some great tips. If you're locked out of your account, I think I might be able to help you get back in. So let me just read what the temporarily locked message says. It says, we've detected suspicious activity on your Instagram account and have temporarily locked it as a security precaution. It's likely that your account was compromised as a result of entering your password on a website designed to look like Instagram. This attack is known as phishing. Over the next few steps, we're going to ask you to verify your identity, help secure your account, and get you logged back in. So they send this out when they think that your account could have been the victim of a phishing scam and someone hacked your account. So they lock it out, they lock you out, they lock everyone out. They make you confirm either your phone number or your email address, and then they make you change your password to get back into your account. If you didn't know, I have an Instagram growth service where we grow our accounts by 300 all the way up to 5,000 real and targeted followers every single month. If you're interested in learning more and seeing these services are a good fit for you, shoot me an email. My email is down below. Looking forward to talking to you. So to fix the temporary locked message, if you got it and you just need to get back in, what you need to do is you need to click that continue button. Then they're going to say, help us confirm that this is actually your account. They're going to give you the option to send a code either to your phone number that's on your account or your email address that's on the account. And then you just click the little dot that says email or phone. You're going to send the code to your email or phone. Once you get the code back into Instagram and you get it right, and you go through that step, then they're going to ask you to change your password. You're going to have to change it to something new. I recommend using a very strange, obscure, long password to ensure that no one's going to guess your password and be able to hack your account. So that's how you get back in if you have access to your phone number or your email and you are receiving the code to your phone number or your email. Now, a lot of people have had issues where they don't receive the code at all, or they don't have access to that phone or email anymore. So if you're one of these people, here's what you do. If you don't receive the code at all and you have an Apple iPhone, what you can do is you can go into settings and then go into messages, and then under the messages settings, if you scroll down, you're going to be able to see there's an area that says blocked numbers. What you can do is check those blocked numbers and make sure that you don't have Instagram's number blocked. A lot of people have found that the number for Instagram was blocked, so they're not receiving the code to their phone. I've heard this has happened to multiple people. So that's first what you want to check. If you have Android, check your blocked numbers as well. I don't know how to do it on Android. Now, if you have a Gmail and you're not receiving the code to your Gmail, actually, I'll just pull it up and show you for this one. So if you're on Gmail and you're not receiving the code, this is one of my Gmail accounts. What you do is come up here to the top right, click on this little cog icon, go to see all settings. Once you're in here in all settings, you're going to see filters and blocked addresses. What you can do is you can click on that and make sure that you don't have any addresses blocked, or you can keep some addresses blocked. Just make sure you don't have Instagram's email blocked here. I've heard of some people having the Instagram email blocked, maybe because they didn't want to receive the emails that Instagram was sending out. They thought it was spammy. Whatever, just make sure that you don't have it blocked, because that could be why you're not receiving the code. Another reason why you're not receiving the code could be if you have your phone number attached to more than 5 Instagram accounts. Sometimes when you have your phone number attached to a bunch of Instagram accounts, Instagram won't send that code through. Maybe they think that you are running a bunch of bot accounts or something. I don't know what they're thinking, but sometimes they don't send the code through when you have too many accounts attached to your phone number. So make sure that you only have a max of 5 accounts attached to your phone number. The less you have, the better. It should really be 1-to-1, but I know some people like making like 3, 4, 5 accounts, myself included, but it is best to only have 5 accounts attached to a phone number to ensure that you're actually going to get these codes if you do get locked out with a temporarily locked message. If you're still not receiving the code at this point, I would follow these next steps as well. And these next steps are going to be what to do if you don't have access to the phone or email that Instagram has attached to your account. So if you don't have access and you got the temporarily locked message, so what you can do is click forgot password. You can try putting in your username, but they're probably going to send the link to the email or phone that is attached to your profile. So if you don't have access to it, that may not help very much. But if you click forgot password, and then there's gonna be a button that says need more help or something else underneath, click that. Now there's gonna be an option here that says like, I can't access my account. Just click on that, and somewhere like in these settings, there's a place where you can, and I forget exactly where it is because I haven't seen one of these on my own account in a while, but there's gonna be an area for you to send in a selfie video verification. It's gonna be one of those things where you go like this and they have you turn this way and up and down and whatever. They just want to see your face and make sure that your face matches the content on the profile. Now, when you get to this option, there's gonna be an option of, okay, yes, there is photos of me on this profile, or no, there is not photos of me on this profile. Whether or not you have photos of you on this profile, you should click this account does have photos of me on this profile and do the selfie verification. That helps some people get in. Now, if you don't actually have photos of you on this profile, it's going to be harder for you to recover the account because it's going to be harder for Instagram to verify that it's actually your account. Now, if you do have photos of you on your profile and you do the selfie verification, you should get it back after the first try. If it doesn't work after the first try and Instagram emails you and says, hey, we couldn't verify your account, go ahead and do it again. Send it in again, and just keep doing that. I've had to do it twice before. My account actually did get hacked and I had to do the selfie verification. It took me 2 times of doing it before they were able to verify my account and let me get back in. So just keep doing it until they say that they can verify you and you get your account back. Now, I have a special link to reset your password, which normally works a little bit better for me when I'm trying to reset my password or regain access to my account. So I will have that link down below. If I forget to link it, leave a comment and remind me to actually link it. But this way normally does help a little bit more than the built-in password reset function in the actual app. So try using that link. It's actually this link right here. So the URL is instagram.com/account/password/reset. And it's gonna look like this. Put in your email, phone, or username. Now, if you don't have access to the phone or the email attached to the account, this may not help you very much. Now, if you still can't regain access to your account, as a very last step, and I recommend doing this very last because I've heard of some people's accounts getting deactivated from filling out this form, even though it wasn't deactivated in the first place. So be very careful filling this out and make sure you've exhausted all your other options first. But then you can go to this URL. I will have this link down below. If it's not, leave a comment, remind me. Sometimes I forget these things. But you're gonna fill out your full name, email address, username, your phone number, the one they want to reach you at. So not the one you don't have access to, but your current one. And it honestly does not even matter what you put in here, but just say I lost access to my account, I got the temporary lock, and I can't get back in. They're gonna have you go through a verification process here, and then it can take weeks for them to get back to you. I honestly would fill this out like once or twice a day until they do get back to you. This is the only way that you're actually gonna get a real human to look at your account and help you get your account back. Okay, so hopefully that helps you recover your account. Just keep sending in those forms until you actually hear back from someone. Eventually they should get back to you. A lot of people just don't get their account back if they don't have their contact information confirmed on Instagram. So let's say you have recovered your account and now you want to prevent this in the future, or you have never received the message and you want to prevent seeing this message. Here is what you do. So the first thing you need to do is reduce the amount of devices that are logged into your account. If you have a bunch of devices logged into your account, then Instagram may think that you were hacked or the victim of a phishing scam because they see all these random devices logged in, and then they'll send this message. You should have no more than 4 devices logged in. The less you have logged in, the better. Sometimes even being logged in on desktop can cause issues. So I would recommend just being logged in just on your phone for the best chances of avoiding this message. So the way you can check how many devices are actually logged into your account is in your phone. You can go to settings, the little 3 bars at the top, click that, go into settings, go into security, and then login activity. On desktop, what you can do is go to session/login_activity. And then it will bring you to this page right here. As you can see, I have 2 devices logged in. I can actually log out of this one. So if you see random devices logged in or a bunch or multiple of the same device logged in, what you can do is go here, click log out, and then just click OK. But you can also change your password if you are worried about someone actually hacking your account. Change your password and then they won't be able to get back in. Another thing you can do is go into settings, security, and then go into 2-factor authentication and turn on 2-factor authentication if you're actually worried about people hacking your account. This could also help you reduce your chance of having a temporary locked message. I've seen accounts that have it get the message, and I've seen accounts that don't have it get the message. I'm not sure how much it would actually help, but it would actually help you from getting hacked. So when you get an email or a DM, or you log into Instagram, always check the URL to make sure that it is actually instagram.com. This is how most phishing attacks happen. You get a fake email, a fake DM, or a fake link from someone to log in or change your password, or to log in to appeal some type of thing you did on Instagram. You then go to this link. It's a fake link. You enter in your password and your username, and it's not Instagram, it's someone else. It's some third party taking your information, and then they get your username and password, and then they can log in and do whatever they want with your account. They can change the information, log you out, any of that. So whenever you get an email or a DM or anything, or you're just logging into Instagram on either your phone or on desktop, check the URL and make sure that it is actually instagram.com. Now there's also a new feature. If you go click the 3 dots, go into settings, go into security, you're gonna see a option there that says emails from Instagram. You can actually check what security emails you've actually gotten from Instagram or what other emails you have gotten from Instagram. So if you do get an email from Instagram, you can check that area in the settings to make sure it actually came from Instagram and it's not some third-party person trying to hack your account. Now, if you've hung around this long, I appreciate that. And I have one of the best tips of the whole video coming up at the end, so stick around for that. This is also a very good tip. It's not the best one that I just mentioned, but it's a very good tip. And that is to ensure both your email and phone number are confirmed on your profile. So the way you do this is you go to your profile, you go to edit profile, you scroll down, there's gonna be an option that says personal information settings. If you log in there, you're gonna see a phone number and email address. My email address is actually not confirmed right now. So what you need to do is, I'm just gonna cover up my phone number and show you what this looks like. You see how it's my email and then it says confirm with the little orange dot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click confirm. They're gonna send an email to my email address that's on my account. And then I can click that and confirm the email with Instagram. Now you wanna make sure that both your phone number and your email are confirmed so that they will send the code to both your phone number and your email if you do get logged out and you get stuck behind the temporarily locked message. If you don't have your email or your phone number confirmed, they may not send the code through. As I mentioned, some people don't get the code sent through. It can be because you don't have your contact information confirmed. Now, here's the best tip of the whole video. You can actually get support from Facebook. And the way that you do this is you need to make sure that your profile is a business or professional profile. So you need to do that. But a way to turn your Instagram account into a business or professional profile is click those 3 little dots, click on settings, click on account, and scroll down to the bottom, and it's gonna say switch account type. And then you're gonna be able to switch it from a normal account, or I don't know what they're called. It's like a basic account to a business or professional profile. So once you have that done, you can go back to your profile, click on edit profile, and then you're gonna see where it says page. So this is gonna be you attaching a Facebook page. You also need to attach a Facebook page. Click on that, go through those settings, create a new Facebook page if you have to. That's fine. You just need to have your account attached to a Facebook page. And then we're gonna have to attach your Instagram account to the business suite, the Meta suite, to ensure that it's connected to their actual business platform. So you need to go to business.facebook.com. You need to go create a business account with them. Go down to accounts, Instagram accounts, and attach your Instagram account here. Once you've done this, you'll be able to reach their support, their business support, be able to talk to them about your account and just somehow try and get their help recovering the account. if nothing else works. It's also good to set this up so that next time something happens to your account, you can just reach out to them through their support. Then if you ever need to reach out to their support, facebook.com/business/help/support/get help. You'll come up to this page right here. How can we help? Then you can go through, click the ad account that your Instagram account is attached to. If you don't get the option for the support, you're gonna have to run an ad, spend like $5 on an ad, and then you'll get this option to get support through them. So then you can click on the ad account, click on the Instagram account that has issues, and then talk to their support about the account. This is some next level stuff right here. With all those steps, you'll be able to prevent any of these blocks or messages from happening in the future, and you'll be able to correct them super easily. If you want to grow your Instagram account, consider reaching out to me. My email is down below, and let's see if my services are a good fit for you. Bye-bye.